Disclaimer: I doesn't claim any of the arts. All the picture shown belongs to the respective artist and company. If you are original owner and want me to remove the video, I will do it immediately. Just send me an email to inform me. And if you like my content, please subscribe to the channel. The chapter begins, and we see Orgle's giant hands emerge from the gate to grab Ricky. Kim rushes to save her, shouting her name to warn her. Ricky turns to see what is happening, but it is already too late. She has no time to react. Orgle, with the upper half of his body now out of the gate, grabs Ricky, crushes her, and breaks the bones in her body as blood spreads everywhere. As Orgle's head emerges from the gate while grabbing Ricky, he says menacingly, "Where do you think you're going? The real fight is just beginning." While Ricky is in his fist, he squeezes her tightly, and as she screams in pain, Orgle crushes her body further. "Look back. Fine." Then, as Ricky is being crushed, she manages to close the gate, cutting Orgle in half. As Orgle's body is severed, Ricky is released from his grip and falls to the ground. Kim runs toward her to catch her. Kim holds her, calling her name to ensure she is conscious. He looks at Ricky's lifeless, injured body and thinks anxiously. Her bones are crushed, piercing organs everywhere. If I don't act fast, Ricky will definitely die. Kim opens his status window to check his skills and see what he can use to heal Ricky, gritting his teeth as he thinks, a skill. Do I not have any skill that can heal Ricky? If I adapt blood frenzy somehow? No, it won't work. Calling on Rosaria again for help. Is Rosaria even able to come now? Don't stop thinking. Keep thinking. Then Kim's eyes widen in shock as he hears Ricky say, "Taehyun, it's okay." Ricky barely opens her eyes, looks at Kim and says, "I've always been prepared for something like this." Kim, angry and furious, responds, "I can't give up. Didn't you promise to save me?" But Ricky replies in a calm voice, "You've more than kept that promise. I know it's already too late to turn back." Kim insists that he still hasn't kept his promise. Then Ricky says, "Then, can I ask you one last favor? You said you can absorb other skills, right? Will you take my skill?" Hearing this, Kim's eyes widen in shock, but Ricky continues, "So I can still fulfill my duty to humanity. You'll do that for me, right?" As Ricky takes her last breaths, Kim, saddened by her loss, activates Predation. While Predation rings appear on the ground, he uses it on Ricky. As Predation takes effect, she opens her eyes with all her might and says with a smile while looking at Kim's face, "Ah, I've lived a life with no regrets, but there's one thing I regret. I should have asked you out at least once." Then, as Ricky closes her eyes, Kim devours her skill with Predation. The scene changes to Orgle's castle, where the fight continues. Cody and Min Jihong are fighting, throwing punches at each other. With a smile, Min Jihong says to Cody in an excited voice, "Yes, this is it. This is exactly what I've been craving. My blood's boiling." Hearing his words, Cody dodges his attacks and tries to strike with his sword, thinking to himself, "I need to shake him off fast. I can't stay tied up here any longer." Cody raises his sword and tries to slash Min Jihong, but Min Jihong manages to defend himself by blocking the sword with his monstrous hand. As he applies more force to break Cody's sword, he says with a smile, "Why do you keep trying to run, Cody Wood? Trading blows with me, yet your mind's elsewhere. How cold. If it's because of Kim Taehyun and that woman in the cell, you should give up." Looks like Orgle already got them. Hearing these words, Cody is shocked and cannot believe that Kim and Ricky are dead. Min Jihong says with a menacing smile, "Haven't felt either of their mana for a while. What happened, I wonder. What a shame. I wanted to fight Kim Taehyun again." Cody becomes furious and gathers dark energy into his sword. At that moment, Min Jihong notices something, and as Cody unleashes a wide red dark slash, Min Jihong manages to dodge at the last moment. However, Cody inflicts several wounds to Min Jihong's monstrous hand with the blow. Cody, with an angry expression, lowers his sword and says, "Nonsense. I believe in them both." Hearing Cody's words, Jihong lowers his head, closes his eyes, and, while trying to heal his hand, says with a smile, "Haha, so optimistic. You'll soon face reality." But Jihong can't finish his sentence. The entire castle starts shaking and collapses with a loud, terrifying sound. Both Cody and Jihong are scared and terrified, shocked and unsure of what is happening. Jihong's eyes widen as he hears Orgle's voice saying, "Contractor, show me immediately." Jihong tries to object, saying, "I'm currently restraining one intruder though." But Orgle grips his throne tightly, breaks it, and says in a furious voice, "I won't say it twice." Hearing this, Jihong grits his teeth and turns away from fighting Cody to retreat. Cody, surprised, says, "So you're leaving?" Jihong turns to him and replies, "Yes, my whimsical master is calling for his pawn. You've been spared, Cody Wood. But remember, this is only the beginning. Earth will soon be consumed in uncontrollable chaos. And the one bringing that chaos is I, Jihong, master of the Axion Guild." Then he vanishes in a flash. Stunned, Cody raises his helmet and thinks to himself, Orgle letting him go now of all times. Don't tell me. Ricky Kim Taehyun. Realizing this, Cody rushes outside and at maximum speed reaches a human base in the abyss. Other players in suits are surprised to see Cody, who has traveled a long distance and looks tired and anxious. With haste and concern, Cody asks, "Where are Kim Taehyun and Ricky?" "Didn't they come this way?" One of them says. "Huh, what do you mean?" Another points over there. "Someone's over there." As they get closer, someone from afar interrupts their conversation. They see Kim carrying a lifeless Ricky in his arms. Seeing this, Cody's eyes widen in shock and surprise as he observes Kim, his face bloody, carrying Ricky's lifeless, pale body. As they approach, Cody realizes what has happened and they fall silent, unsure of what to do. As Kim reaches them, Cody looks down and asks, "Did she pass peacefully?" Holding her lifeless body, Kim says to Cody in a sad voice, "Yes, I'm sorry I couldn't save her." As other players see Ricky's lifeless, pale body, they become upset and cry. Upon hearing Kim's words, Cody says, "No, this wasn't your fault. Ricky Harris chose a noble sacrifice for humanity." Cody clenches his fist in anger and continues, "And it happened because I was too powerless. I'll guide her now. You've done well, Kim Taehyun." But Kim responds, looking down, "No, I'll do it myself. Please take me to the U.S. Player Association." Hearing Kim's words, Cody is shocked and surprised, unsure of what to say. Kim looks at him and says in a serious voice, "I need to deliver what Ricky left with me. It's my duty to pass it on properly." The scene changes to the U.S. Player Association HQ during the daytime. All high-ranking U.S. players are gathered there. The chairman says to Kim, "Player Kim Taehyun, regarding Ricky, we thank you on behalf of the U.S. Player Association and everyone here. We owe you a great debt, but we also lost several valuable players because of this. We're overwhelmed just trying to recover from the aftermath. Whatever it is you gathered us here to say, I hope it's something truly worthwhile." George slams his fist on the table and says with an angry expression, "Yeah, we're not free enough to just sit around listening to your whining. You damn failure." Hearing George call their mission a failure, Cody becomes furious. His golden eyes shine, his red and white aura envelops him, and he says seriously, "Failure? Are you saying that to me, Gregor Gale?" Seeing Cody's anger, Gregor gets nervous and says, "No, Cody. I didn't mean it like that." But Cody ignores Gregor and asks Kim to continue. Kim continues in a serious voice, "You'll soon see with your own eyes whether this is valuable or not." Hearing Kim's words, all the players in the room are shocked, wondering how Kim can use that skill. The chairman, surprised, says, "How do you?" Then Kim activates the skill he received from Ricky. The room fills with bright blue light and memory tapes begin to emerge from Kim's hands. Kim looks at them seriously and says, "Yes, this is Ricky's skill that allows one to retrieve stored memories. Memorize. With this, we'll hear Ricky's final words." Thank you for watching this video until the end. Support this channel by liking this video and subscribing the channel. And if you want me to recap another manhwa or manga, write its name on comment section. And if want to know what happened in previous chapter, you can watch them in this YouTube channel.